the internet, the job boards, LinkedIn, you name it. There's an opportunity for a name everywhere. But the reality is connecting with people has never been more difficult.
As businesses begin their growth pattern, challenges, of course, are to find the right people in the right job. And that can be done in some ways on their own, but professional search firms all throughout this metropolitan area really can help them find the right person in a quicker way.
Companies don't have time to search through all of the resumes that they get. They want to go to a professional because they want to shorten the time it takes to bring in qualified candidates.
There are so many different elements in an HR position that is outside of the acquisition of talent that a lot of times HR is spread very thin.
Asking a small team to find very unique roles buried, somewhere in your community or in your region is a really tough assignment. So I don't think it says anything negative about an HR group that you outsource.
So we work directly with HR as they're looking for the active candidates. We're engaged with the passive candidates. So that way the hiring manager knows that when they make that final decision, that they've been exposed to every kind of individual that's out there.
One of the things that I do before I select a firm, an outside search firm, is I talk to their past clients. I want to see how they've performed over a longer period of time. And some of the key things that I look for would be how closely do they start to understand the business of the client that they're doing the work for.
A lot of times, you get calls from people that really don't understand your company, but yet they feel like they have the right fit for you.
The hiring manager, the company, the candidate, alliance, all have to be aligned to know that this is right and it's for all the right reasons. When I come in, I shake your hand, I get a feeling for your background, how did you get where you're going.
She took the time to really understand what our needs were, understand the company culture, the team dynamics that we had, so that she could help us determine the right fit for the people that we were looking to hire.
There has to be kind of a personal connection, or you have to click with the person that you're going to work with. And Doreen is knowledgeable, fun, a great business person, and very committed.
She has that ability to find the strengths in individuals and brings that out, and almost molds the positions to their strengths.
Doreen's a very dynamic person, very positive personality, easy to get to know.
She's a partner, so she's always working with you to identify what your needs are and to make sure that she's able to accommodate those needs.
The one thing that the boards out there or ads don't have that we have is access directly to the hiring managers. We're connecting with the decision makers on a daily basis because we're also advising them on making the right decision for their organization.
You may have the best resume in the history of mankind, but you need to really focus on what's your strengths and what's available out there to match your strengths. And that's where Alliance Enterprises and Doreen can help directly.
Just as you hire a CPA to make sure you don't get audited, or a lawyer prior to ever getting sued, you need to have a professional recruiter in your back pocket so that when that ideal opportunity comes up, you don't miss it.
The worst thing that you can have as a human resource professional is a workforce that isn't excited and isn't connected to your mission and purpose.
You can't just leave it up to, well, I've interviewed a few candidates, they've said kind of what I wanted to hear, and I want to see how it goes.
What I like about Doreen is that she's committed to her clients, whether that client is a candidate pursuing other opportunities or whether it's somebody looking for new talent in their organization.
Yeah, I would recommend Doreen and Alliance Enterprises in a heartbeat to other companies that have an interest in partnering with a professional search firm.
I can just tell that when she takes on a search, she's taking it on as if it was her very own business that she's serving, which is very cool.
Her commitment is for the long run.
We want to be able to identify and connect ourselves with a client in a systematic way because it's been proven time and time again, if we follow this process, the likelihood of success, 100%.